Okay, an update on the '01 Dodge 1500 Ram upper O2 sensor update. All right. I wrestled with that as on camera. I couldn't get both hands up in there because I was trying to use the camera. Anyways, I got it connected finally. I had to take a flashlight, put it back, shine it up at an angle up inside where I could see where it was located, and I'll show you. See the connection here. All right, so the female or the male, you see the tolerance you have, the space, how tight that is. So getting that lined up and pushed in is very difficult because you basically are using one hand. Once I was able to get it just manipulated, and pressed in, I then had to grab this in my fingers. It's kind of like this, and then squeeze. Bring it in my hands up this way. Try to squeeze it down, smash, not smash, but get it pressed in all the way down. All right, we've got about 3/4 of an inch, 3/4 of an inch. We just got to travel downwards. But my hand was actually this way. Anyways, it was challenging, but I did get it. So remember, you've got a really close tolerance here on the sides. So it makes it really difficult to do. Oh, there is you see the red tongue right there. There was two red arms like on each side that you had to pull backwards in order to press in to release this. All right. Well, I ended up snapping them off. Okay. But you press. This is where you press, is right here. That's what you press. Right there. Okay. That's your little button right there. Okay, is this piece here. But you got to pull back the red clips that are like little fingers on the side. You got to pull them, swing them back, and then press right here at this point to release it, and you pull. Okay, and that's how that's done. Just wanted to do an update on the '01 upper O2 sensor, or Bank 2 O2 sensor. The lowers here on YouTube, they show you how to do them all day long. It's quick, simple, and easy to access. The O2. Now on the driver's side, the O2 sensor, it's up a little higher, and the connection's further up based on what I'm seeing, which isn't very good. You may have to come in on the top of the motor and reach down back behind the motor and the firewall past your distributor cap and do that. Now, if you can't get to the plug easy enough, as a possibility of something I'm thinking I may have to do, I may have to cut the wires on the O2 sensor right there above the sensor itself so that I can unspin it, undo it, and then get up in there and to unplug it. If I can't get to the plug, that's what I'm thinking about doing as a possibility. Just cutting the wire at this point right here, just cutting and eliminating so that this is still plugged in on the top side. Okay, and then dealing with this afterwards as a possibility. But you may not want to, you may want to go that route. Now, if you plug this in first, then you'll want to spin this, the opposite direction so that you can then twist it in. But this could get all twisted up, and you don't want that either. So you're just going to have to figure that one out, what works best for you. But I would venture to say get this screwed in first, then wrestle with getting this one plugged in. So cutting this off the old one, like I'm saying at this point right here, somewhere in this area or wherever you need to, and then deal with getting it unplugged and then getting the other one plugged in. When I put in my distributor cap, I took a piece of plywood, 3/4 inch plywood. I took off my air filter, pulled that out of the way, set this, it's about 2 feet wide by about 3 feet long, 3/4 inch plywood. So it went from the radiator over to the motor, set it on top, got on a step stool ladder, then moved across it, spread my weight out, where I could get back in there to access my distributor cap to put in a new cap, spark plug wires, and all that. Otherwise, trying to do it from a little step ladder on the side of your truck, it's really awkward and very, very difficult. So this piece of plywood, going about 3/4 inch, will support your weight and help distribute your weight as well. 1/2 inch is a little too thin for that, depending on how big you are, of course. If you're 150 pounds, 100 pounds, 1/2 inch may be fine. You're 200, 250, 220, 3/4, I highly recommend. So you don't want to break nothing on your motor. You've got to be careful with that. But it works about 2 feet wide. And you can lay on it, reach back in there, do what you need to do, and it's not so difficult for redoing your distributor cap, replacing it, putting on your spark plug wires. Otherwise, from the side of the truck, you're leaning in, you're trying to get back at an angle, you're having to reach down over the motor, you can't really see. It makes it so plywood is the answer. What else? Well, I need to do an update on all the things I had to replace on this truck after it sits. It sat for like 20 years. The fuel pump just rotted in the tank. Now, it was replaced about 5 years ago, maybe 8 years back. It was replaced. We drove it around the block, parked it, and 8 years later, it's no good. It's literally deteriorated in the gas tank, the fuel pump, on this 01 Dodge 1500 Ram. I have a Dodge Dakota. It's been sitting about 4 years. I just put a battery in it, turned the key, and it fired right up. I mean, like it was like I drove it yesterday. And it hasn't ran in 4 years, and that's the Dodge Dakota 3.7 engine. Impressive. And that was with old gas. So the gas was better 4 years ago? I don't think so, but whatever it is, however that worked out, this vehicle started right up, run, no problem. Did diagnostics on it. Anyways, that's your Dodges. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. If you have any questions, feel free to ask as always. And my motto is never give up, because there's always a way. Always. Thank you. Bye for now. Tell a friend it's a win-win-win. Save this video for future reference. And maybe this video will motivate some mechanics that do this every day to put up some better videos. That would be beneficial to everybody. I did speak to a guy that was telling me about the one on the driver's side. He's a YouTuber, but he hadn't put up a video yet on that. But maybe somebody will. All right, well, take care and God bless. Let's keep this nation in prayer. Bye for now. Bye.